Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I'm Adriana. I'm a transformational life coach and abundance consultant. I have an intuitive message for you about your week, and we're going to start with your animal oracle card. Very excited about this card, Wolverine, Fierceness. This is quite the card, isn't it? Quite fiery, quite powerful. This is about not being afraid to bare your teeth, not being afraid to show your true colors, and not being afraid to stand up for yourself with some assertiveness if you need to. Feel a lot of masculine energy with this card, right? And a lot of fiery colors. Kind of matches that vase back there, the orange. This scene depicts the end of days, Ragnarok, in the Norse mythology. So it's kind of like coming up to a moment and having to really take a stand. There's no looking back right now. Okay, so let's keep this energy in mind as we look at the rest of your reading using the Druids today. Okay, we've got Three of Cups for where you're starting the week. Funny because it's kind of like it's in two different worlds, these cards. This card, community, unity, and joy in the artistic pursuit of things. So Gemini, communication flowing, any artistic endeavors, any creative endeavors you're involved in really flowing, but enjoying how you're contributing to a whole. Very strong message of that in this card. Okay, let's look where you're headed. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is asking you to lean on yourself a bit more. Rather than depending on the others in your group, your Nine of Pentacles is asking you to believe in yourself, to believe that you have everything you need, and to believe that you're well set up for the future. This is a really nice card to get. It's such a beautiful card. Self-sufficiency, independence. And I like that it's a woman standing on her own. There's a different kind of a strength there. You know, it's not this masculine, assertive, aggressive strength. It's a quiet, patient strength that really expresses an inner confidence. I'm going to draw one more card because I have an inkling of where this fits, but I want to draw your next card, which is energy coming in, the fairy lilt. Okay, so this is the blending energy, a blending of feminine and masculine, or a blending of future and present, past and future. Something coming on to help you with flow. Now, where I feel this Wolverine card comes in is in that being willing to break yourself off from the group. Even though you know you're a contributor, even though you know you're a part of it, there's part of you that needs to feel strong enough to stand on your own. Just like this guy is doing on the back of him. He's standing on his own. As the world is crashing down, he's standing alone, confident of his power. So it's similar, you know? It's kind of hurting my mind to see these two cards together because the energy is so different. But this is about being okay with standing alone. And what's interesting here, we've got 3 pentacles carved into the wall, and then 6 pentacles and 3 pentacles on the side. So it's as if she leaves behind those 3 pentacles, the 3 people signified by the 3 pentacles, and then we've got the 6 on the other side. 6 is a number of communication. It is also a number of family. So this is asking you to step out into your own a little bit more, leaving behind family story, family legacy. And when you do that, we have this fairy lilt. God, this card is so hard to say. We have this magical energy coming in that really helps you to understand more deeply who you are and where you're going, because it helps. It's like it blends your energy with your own energy. Whereas before, it's maybe blending it with other people's goals or aspirations or conceptions of you. here you find that it actually blends in your own independence with yourself. Now, what's important to realize is there must be purity in you. Okay, and I'm not talking like in a sexual way. I'm talking about you need to become a pure vessel of just you. Everyone else's opinions, everyone else's issues, everything you've inherited from everyone else or taken on or adopted, that has to be gone for this alchemical process to happen. Good thing it's not Mercury retrograde. I'd be tripping over myself even more. For this alchemical process to happen, you have to be empty. You have to be pure. And I believe that's our Wolverine card. Fiercely cutting out anything that doesn't work for you. Fiercely cutting off anyone's energy that doesn't work for you anymore. Not personal. But, this is fascinating because these two cards are talking together now. There's an alchemy, a magic happening in both of these cards. When you cut yourself out to see yourself as an individual and get yourself to the best place that individual can be, there is a magic that happens. Okay, let's go for your overall message to tie this together. Princess of Wands, perfect. Stepping out on your own and being able to take action on your own. The Nine of Pentacles is looking at more of a self-identification. Seeing yourself as having everything you need, seeing yourself as whole, and understanding it in terms of tangible things like willpower or energy or even resources, physical resources. Now, our Princess of Wands is out for an adventure, and she's headed out with her heart leading the way and standing on ground that hasn't been stood on before. Okay. When you find yourself in that position, remember this card, okay? And they're talking too now, because that fierceness to stand up for yourself, to protect yourself, is needed in this Princess of Wands journey. But she also knows that she's out to find things, to discover things for herself. She's the kind of energy that you can tell them a million times how something is, but they're still going to go look for themselves. Okay, but she can only have a pure experience is if she's purely experiencing herself, okay? Not the beliefs that other people have told her, not the worldviews that other people have instilled in her. She has to completely purify herself of that so that she can set out on this journey with new eyes, with unopinionated, unjaded, and totally open eyes, so that you can see exactly what's there and exactly where you need to go next. Okay? So, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me and for sharing your time and energy. It's always lovely to hear from you if you feel so compelled to. And I wish you so many blessings and so much abundance on your journey. Have a good one.